Eurovision, a history of modern Europe through the world's greatest song contest. And there's only one world's greatest song contest, and we all know what that is. I've been a fan for years. The first one I remember was Sandy Shaw, Padding to Victory in 1967. And I've kind of watched ever since, really. I've always enjoyed it. And I've always loved history as well. Fascinated by how history works and how things change and all that sort of stuff. So in the end, the two passions came together and I wrote this book. I've written a number of other books. I've written history books, crime fiction, business books. So writing is what I do. And I actually don't know why I didn't think of this before, but I've done it now, which is great. And actually a good time to be doing it because Eurovision is changing so much. Europe is facing a lot of challenges now. So I think it's a kind of timely book. The whole point of the book is to tell the story of Eurovision. So it's done contest by contest. It's 1975, 1976, 1977. It's done year by year. So it's partially about who sang and who won and what the presentation was like. It was a wonderful Irish presentation for many, many years, and that gets talked about. So Alan Farquharson and Paula Farrell and people like that. So it's not just about singing, it's also about how you put on Mill Street, to talk about Mill Street. So it is about the contest, but it's also about the politics, because Eurovision started out as a political idea. It was to bring the countries of Europe together after the Second World War, after we've been trying to kill each other. Let's have a nice peaceful song contest instead. And so it was a political idea to start with, and it's always been political ever since. Of course, it's political now, it's business with Russia and Ukraine, and there's always been endless political things, which make it interesting. The EBU, I think quite rightly, try and keep the politics out, but they never really succeed, because there's so much of it around, but that's part of the interest. I think it's also social history as well. I'm fascinated looking back, researching this book, looking at the videos of people in the 50s with the tents and their bow ties and the ladies in their ball gowns politely applauding at the end of each song. And God, how it's moved on, and how much that says about what it means to be European. And I think one of the things about Eurovision is it's a kind of 60-year essay in Europeanness, what it means. And I think that's fascinating. Everyone longs to talk about that in the book. I've tried to make it very accessible. There are some quite academic books about Eurovision and history, and I find them slightly hard work. So this is for the sort of intelligent, ordinary reader who loves history and Eurovision, like me.
Okay. Cool.